So what's going on, guys? We on the late night. I know most of you guys are probably already sleeping. That's okay. You got work tomorrow early in the morning. I fully understand. Got to calm this air down. But we're going to get right into it pretty soon. So you guys just give me a quick second before we get too far deep into this. It's gonna be a real stream tonight. It's gonna get really detailed tonight. And I don't really expect too many people to be in here this late at night. So we gonna get this, probably do this live about 15, 20 minutes and then get up out of here. So social media. I warned you guys yesterday, or I foreshadowed you guys yesterday, that we would be talking about social media today and how it impacts our society. It's impacting our society so heavily that we won't, there's no going back from this. The cat is already out of the bag. There's no, this is something that we've never seen before as a human species. And what we're doing today with social media is basically mimicking what we used to do in high school and in everyday social settings. It's funny because when you talk about cold approach and people talk about cold approach and you should cold approach this and that. Well, cold approach is dead because we have social media. People are more social online than they are in real life. And people don't know body language. So they can't even pick up the cues and it causes confusion. You think the woman is being nice, but really she's sending a choosing signal. And the men and the women in the younger generations don't know how to communicate with their body language properly, so they're socially awkward. Which is why having a social media and a good following on social media means so much today, because everything is online and technical. So there's things that the men before us had that were better, and there's things now that we have with social media that are better. Nonetheless, it's a play on social proof. It's a play on value, displaying your reputation, what you do. Now, I'm going to get into all the impacts and effects that social media has had on people, and majority of it is negative. Now, granted, there is some positive things. Some of these things you wouldn't know existed if you didn't have social media and you didn't have access to the world in your phone. But on the flip side of that, it gives people too much access to people. And so it's hard for you to be pleased and to take a person seriously. So social media has affected, your lifestyle, how you feel about your money, your lifestyle. It's affected how we date. It's affected how we make friends. It's affected your job, your career, because people look at your social media and they look at your LinkedIn for your credentials. So if you're not on social media, you damn near are missing out. You're a weirdo. You're a lame. And it's not because I said so. It's because of everybody else. They look for you, an online digital footprint for you somewhere on the internet. And so you have to learn to show some kind of value online, especially if you want to date, especially if you want to get a job, especially if you want to enhance your career, make friends. So when people see you're out doing stuff, they're like, oh man, you seem like a good, cool dude to be around. But we're going to get into some of the negative effects of social media. One of the negative effects I can think of right off the top of my head is it affects the way you view your lifestyle. And this is what I mean. So You look at other people online, you're comparing and contrasting other people. You see this person, they married with a house, they got a family. You see this person, they traveled to Greece last month and they drive a new BMW. So it makes you feel like a failure because you haven't achieved your dreams and is doing as well as them. And it makes you jealous, envious, makes you feel like a failure, not knowing that everybody has their own race to run. Everybody gets success at different points in life. Everybody's path is not the same. And on top of that, a lot of people that are showing their highlights, the great highlights of their life, outside of those highlights, their life are really shitty. Their life is really shitty. But that's the thing about social media. Nobody shows the failures, the bad parts. They only show the highlights, which creates a lot of fake and phoniness. You think people are living better than what they are, and they aren't. They're struggling to pay off that car. They're struggling, period. But everybody wants to appear that they're successful instead of actually being successful. So it causes everybody to stunt. Everybody wants to put on a front, wants to be fake. Once you go through their finances and you realize, damn, they're in debt, they're in shambles. So here's my first point. Social media has made so many people, too many people accessible for dating or just in general, just for you to compare and contrast lifestyles. So a lot of you guys, whenever you're going out with women and you're going out trying to approach women, you still think approach game is a real thing and it works. It still works to a degree, but not as much as it used to back in the 90s, 80s, back when they didn't have any social media and you had to approach. Now, with social media, the new approach is DMs. So now you got to learn approach game and texting game. See, back in the day, when you just had a phone, all you had to do is learn how to talk, and that was it. On the phone, in person. Now you gotta learn how to text, because if you don't know how to text properly, you'll lose the woman. Women love to text. And so also, this was my original point, when women are out in public, and if you're paying attention to women today, they're not as open to your approaching. They're not giving choosing signals. They're not laughing. They're not being jovial. Most of them because they're struggling, but also because they don't need any in-person validation. They get all the validation from the phone. So what's your validation mean when they got 50 simps in their DMs, willing to fly them out, give them money? It devalues you. See, since you got so much male attention online, it devalues your attention in real life. And if you guys think I'm playing, talk to a woman and tell her you don't have social media. She gonna look at you weird, bro. So this is where things are at, guys. We're not going back. We need to fight to legalize. No, we don't, because it's killing your brain cells. That's why we got so many retarded people in here in society right now. No, we don't. We don't need to legalize marijuana. But that's the thing now. Everybody smokes marijuana. So that's the thing, guys. We wondering why IQ and the people are so stupid today is because they're always doing drugs. So social media has made everybody want to stunt, be fake, you know, display a life that they're living that they're not really living. But online, they look like they're living it. They're living behind the online facade. You know, it's made everybody accessible. It's easy to cheat. See, with social media, how the hell are you gonna know she's cheating? She got a smartphone with a code on it, Face ID, fingerprint. You're not gonna get in her phone. And if you can't get in her phone, how you gonna know if she's cheating or not? She on Instagram getting DMs, Snapchat, sending nude pictures to rant the 5 different dudes. That's right. For you guys that are on Snapchat, you thinking that you getting that nude picture by yourself? Nah, on Snapchat, she sent that picture to 3 other dudes and you. You part of the crowd, homie. She has her own Snapchat funnel system of men. And she gives you guys just a little bit of tease just to keep you around. She's making you into her worship fans. And that's how women start OnlyFans too. They build up a pipeline. You said I never had any social media, don't need it. I'm social enough. Okay. I mean, some people don't. But most people, excuse me, if you don't at least have a Facebook or something, they're gonna look at you weird. It's created entitlement in women and men that have the options. Why? Because um, they got so much attention online. How you gonna compete with a woman that got 1 million followers? You're not. How you gonna stand out? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do that she hasn't already done? As you guys come in, double tap the screen and hit that like button for me. What's good? What's going on? You're not, she already done seen it all. So it's created entitlement in women because now even the women that look subpar, they're getting bombarded with DMs and dick pics and all kind of crazy stuff that these crazy males are doing, guys. She got she got social media, she got dating apps, she got WhatsApp. Guys, it's easy. This is why you guys get flaked on. This is why you be texting a woman and you think the shit's all cool. It's because she made another option. She got so many. You didn't do nothing wrong. He said those are predators. Well, those predators aren't going anywhere, bro. Yeah, bro. You guys are idiots. And that's the next point. That's the next point that I was gonna get to on social media. Social media has dumbed down the population tremendously. People can't focus past 3 seconds. If I'm not up here gyrating for you guys, if I don't have a pretty bitch up here with her titties out and her ass out, a lot of you guys won't pay attention to that shit. A lot of you guys a lot of you guys, if I went through your Instagram, you'd be a whole bunch of butt pics and boob pics. Perverted, jerk off artists. It's dumbed down the population. See, why the hell would you go approach a woman when you can go research a page with all the attractive women and get it off real fast? That's why dudes don't want to go do nothing, because you can get everything done from the house. And then guess what? You jerk it off real fast. Then, to your favorite Instagram model, and then you go play video games, bro. You ain't trying to make no $1,000,000. You ain't trying to get in shape. As you guys come in, double tap that screen for me. Hit the like button for me. So it's dumbed down the population. Women are addicted to TikTok and all these different kinds of social media, comparing her life and causing jealousy and envy and all kind of crazy stuff, showing off her body online, advertising to multiple men, to strangers that she does not know. So it's dumbed down the population. Most people just want entertainment now. You don't want any substance. You want an ass shaking. That's what you want. And you ain't got to lie about it. You ain't got to lie to kick it. Just keep it real. You ain't got to lie to kick it. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all rather hear a woman with her titties out tell you the truth about women than an actual dude. It's dumbed down the population. Everybody just wants entertainment now. Why you think I Show Speed is so popular? Because he gets on in camera and does some of the most stupid, sporadic stuff known to man. He got to be a dancing monkey for you guys to pay attention. And you can't focus otherwise. Maybe that's why the IQ is going down as well, because you can't focus long enough due to your lowered attention span from social media. You go through Reels, TikTok, Snapchat, feeding yourself irrelevant fast food for your brain that isn't helping you. But it's all right. We know you're not going to change it. We know you're not going to change it. It's good. So don't be surprised when the people that see the game, see, the people like Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, they know what this social media is capable of doing to people. So they make sure themselves, and their kids, their families don't do it. And they make sure you do it because they can make the money off of you and destroy your life and keep, making money off of your eyeballs. And it's easy to put a distraction or a narrative on social media, a propaganda campaign. See, back in the day, you had to have newspapers, you had to get people in person to throw rallies, and you had to get projectors and all that stuff. They ain't got to do none of that. They just got to get your favorite celebrity, your favorite rapper, get Sexy Red up there, and then, push feminism. And then most women gonna take it. And that's the scary thing. They can control the information that you receive and your opinion on it, your outlook on it. You don't know what's real and what's fake. That's the scary thing about social media. It's turned us into easily controlled people, where you're easily controlled by narratives, AI. You don't know if it's real or fake. And you're not going to do your due diligence to find out if it's real or fake, because you don't have the attention span to pay attention long enough to figure it out. Yeah, man. And that's the other thing. Social media allows people to say the most ridiculous thing behind an avatar. See, in real life, you didn't have that. If you did something stupid, your ass got made fun of. You got roasted. So here's the other thing that social media did, and it made not only women's expectations high, but men's expectations high of what it is to be attracted to the opposite sex. So for women, all they see on their timeline is rich guys, tall, rich guys that hit the gym with six-pack abs. As you guys come here, double tap that screen and hit the like button for me. And so she think that she can, since she sees social media so much and she scrolls so much on TikTok and social media, and she sees all these hot guys that are like 6'4" and blue eyes and with a six-pack, and he got his bulge showing through his sweatpants. She thinks, since she sees this so common on social media, she thinks that this is common in real life, and it's not. Yeah. Matt C. So you're such a loser. You spend your life commenting on irrelevant posts. You're such a loser, bro. You gotta, wow, you guys are amazing. I see why you guys don't get no pussy from women, because you're a weirdo. Yeah, that's right, women. Don't fuck these men. They fucking losers. That's right. Keep making them incels. They making themselves incels for being so goddamn stupid. Not serious. Not serious. It's ridiculous what the masculinity has turned into today. It's an utter joke. You know, if we had to go to war today, a different country, I hope you guys know we would lose with these men. These men that comment in these comment sections, irrelevant chats, these men that play video games and jerk off all day, these men on the front lines would get us destroyed, get us taken over. And we're closer to civil unrest more than you think, just for you guys watching that are, you know, on edge about what's going on in society. And so you got men, you got women on scrolling through social media thinking that she sees these low percentage of men that are extremely attractive and tall and rich. She thinks this is really attainable for them to get in real life, and it's not. Same thing with men. They go on social media, all they see is hot women that hit the gym, that's curvy, snatched waist, but neither of the men or the women realize that this is a slither of the percentage of the population. And most of them are fake anyway. They got fake bodies, they're on steroids or BBLs or got surgery. So they think this has skewed their expectations of what it truly is to get with the opposite sex. Because when you walk out in real life, women don't see no 6'4" guy with abs and he has a penthouse in Miami. Vice versa. A man don't walk out and he don't see a slim, curvy chick that's in her 20s, that's loyal. So everybody's expectations are off, and that's because of social media. You think that you can get what's not yours. In DMs and cold approach, all that stuff contributes to hoflation, guys. I hope you guys know that. Where a woman that thinks that she's overweight, a woman that's overweight but still got these super high standards, it's because you cold approach guys. It's because of you guys that be smashing them. And it is what it is. Social media is the new place where everybody dates now. LinkedIn is a dating app. Instagram is a dating app. All these things, anybody that has clout on social media, it is a dating app. He said, I'm sorry, you have a below average. Yo, like, are these bots, bro? Are you guys real people or are you guys bots? Like, just let me, because y'all about to get blocked, but I just need to know if these are bots or if these are real people in the chat right now. Because, guys, this is ridiculous. All right. Yeah. I mean, you asked for it. And so that's pretty much everything I wanted to address about social media. He said, give us the truth. I've been on here for almost 30 minutes. There's been a lot of truth in this 30 minutes. So you guys going to have to watch the replay. But social media isn't going anywhere, guys. You're going to have to learn to adapt to deal with it. You know, a lot of people say they still want to get approached in real life, but that's just not how our society is right now. Everything's online, the internet. Social media is the internet. Why everything? We've gotten to a space now where your online presence, your online life means more than your real life, or it means more up front before they want to know the real you. This is why status on social media means so much. And it's turned us into easily control. That's the scary part about social media. They can push whatever narrative or propaganda that they want to, and you'll accept it because you're following your favorites. You're following your favorite celebrity. And the average person that follows that favorite celebrity, they don't think that these people are pandering to them or would lie to them. They don't think that. So they go along with it. And so the misinformation just keeps getting spread more and more and more. This is what our new world looks like and what it's going to be going forward. If you don't adapt, you'll die. And so, just saw your video. I appreciate it. So, yeah, guys, social media has done more harm. It's killed what it has done. It's killed people. It killed people's social skills in real life. See, before social media, you had to actually know how to read body language and know how to speak to people and communicate. But with the advent of social media and the internet and the smartphone, those skill sets mean less and less unless you're intelligent and you're around highly intelligent people. But you have to have some kind of online presence. And so we opened up Pandora's box. This is why, all the comparison and contrasting between other people's lives and your life, this is why a lot of people are unhappy, they're depressed, their mental health is in the shitter because they feel like a failure when they see all people on their timeline are winning. Some of these profiles are fake. Some of these people are not as living as good as they say they are on social media as it appears to be. So we're in some very dangerous times, but also it is what it is. We have to roll with the punches because this isn't going anywhere. We can't put this cat back in the bag. We got to deal with it now. Social media is here to stay. And unfortunately, it's made your dating life hard because it's caused entitlement in between women because they actually have options. It makes men hard to compete with women because all the woman has to do is put an ass shot on Instagram and she got 1,000 likes. So would a woman rather get approached and be called beautiful in real life, or would she rather be able to get 1,000 likes and possibly monetize and start an OF account when she can post a bikini pic? So social media didn't make people more social. It made people more isolated. It made you more alone. It killed your dating life. It killed your family life. It killed your self-esteem. And it made you easily controllable. They can show you and tell you whatever they want to tell you and show you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So that's going to be my live stream for you guys. I appreciate you guys coming in here. As you guys leave, double tap the screen, hit that like button for me. It's much appreciated. I'll see you guys Saturday morning for the next live. I appreciate you guys rocking out with me. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.